Hey everybody, it's Thursday, March 27th. It's time for Off the Ledge. Finally getting to it at a reasonable time this morning. The moon today is in the sign of Pisces. Yeah, that's right. I'm just checking. And the planet Venus goes into Pisces. Excuse the noise. I hope it doesn't alarm you that Venus is going into Pisces. I'm just kidding. And so as far as Off the Ledge goes, I understand that there are a lot of people out there saying this is it for America. I do understand that there are a lot of people out there going, that's it. It's the end. It's over. And to that, I want to say, imagine a great big stop sign and maybe a siren. Maybe hear a siren in your head. When you hear anything remotely like, we might as well just give up. When you hear anything remotely like, we just have to put up with this. When you hear anything remotely like, democracy is done. Okay? Let's remember what this country was founded on. The impossible, quote unquote, impossible undertaking of revolting in a violent rebellion against the entirety of Britain, of the UK, of the King George. Those ragamuffin little vagabond little raggedy, scrappy colonists in the United States of America, many of them from this area of New England that I'm in, New York, Pennsylvania, the first colonies. They went, screw that. Maybe not exactly in those words, but they were so hell-bent and so determined and so committed to the spiritual ideals of, in its most perfect form, that people can govern their own lives, and we're all born with those rights, certain unalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that they were willing to do anything, including face the what was mostly considered impossible, to face it down, to fight back, and to win what became the longest successful democracy, sustained democracy in the world. So turn it off when you hear any semblance of, I guess we're just going to have to put up with this. We get to choose what we get to believe in. We get to choose what we get to think. Take dominion. That's my little lecture for this morning. Let's read from Ernest Holmes. The Affirmative Prayers of Ernest Holmes. Am I in the right month? This seems pretty far into the book. Yeah. Okay. Subjectivity. And the line from the Bible that Ernest Holmes chooses is, his compassions fail not. They are new every morning. His compassions fail not. They are new every morning. Every day is a new beginning. Subjectivity. The mind of God is the only mind there is, and we all use this mind. This is just talking about that. But in the use of it, we create a mental atmosphere that surrounds us and that is often thought of as the unconscious or the subconscious. This is not a separate mind. It is merely a reaction of the one mind principle to the use we have made of it. You and I could no more have an individual mind than we could have an individual ownership of the principle of mathematics or of harmony or of beauty. Each of us is creating in an individual way. We are individualizations in this one mind, and no two of us are exactly alike. But we are all immersed in the collective thought of the whole human race. Carl Jung has called this the collective unconscious. Just as we have an individual subconscious reaction to life, we also have a collective subconscious reaction to life. We should never forget that back of all this is the divine mind or intelligence itself, in which there is no bondage, no fear, and no evil. I didn't read the thing in its entirety, but the main points. Let's do our prayer of protection. The light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and so it is. I can feel those who don't like the word God recoiling. I can feel that whenever I mention spiritual things, that in the word Christ or the word God or Lord or whatever, that's associated with Christianity and hence associated with dogma, I can feel the collective tension. I want us to just stop and just consider that our idea of what God is individual to each one of us. So whatever you believe, whatever you feel and sense and know that this higher intelligence is, make it that for you. Just make it that for you. Okay? Because it's an individual experience. And nobody gets to say you have to believe this and you have to believe that. And that's, democracy was founded on that too. Where is my phone with the astrology? Here it is for today. Go to empowermentunlimited.net to receive a reading from Kathy. Here we go.
This is Kathy Beal of empowermentunlimited.net with Astro Insight for March 27th, 2025. Wooziness hits peak today. Venus, the ruler of everything we value, the ruler of relationships, slides back into Pisces and meets with Neptune, the lord of the high seas, the highest inspiration, the cosmic fog machine. This is a terrific day to watch movies, to meditate, to go outside and stare at the sky, to see what falls in to your mind, to just be really, really gentle with yourself and with other people, and open yourself up to the wisdom of the cosmos. Not a good day to finish your taxes. That's all for now.
It's all that Pisces energy that we're in. But the sun is in Aries, so what you do with your sort of receptivity and downloads and being kind of in that dreamy world is then, there's a great quote that says, if you have built castles in the air, that is where they should be. Now put the foundations under them. So it's a good day to dream up what we want to have happen in our lives, both personally and in the collective. And I think that we all know what that is. I was listening to the teacher, Carolyn Mace, this morning, MYSS, Carolyn Mace. Some of you know who she is. Probably a lot of you know who she is. And she was talking about the near-death experiences and when people who have come back from almost dying and died momentarily, come back reporting very, very often that the kinds of actions that we do with other people, the kind of things that we say, the kind of things that we, kind of behaviors that we, engage in. And the afterlife, people that have just died for moments and came back report that we feel what we've made other people feel. And I thought that was a really interesting thought to bring into to today, that we feel what other people feel in the afterlife. So if we're unfortunately causing somebody to feel hurt and sadness, in the afterlife we get to feel it. So let's just take that into our day. It's a good sort of a guide. Let's see what the Osho cards have. So like if you're making people feel good, you're doing great work here. Making that extra effort, even if it's just a smile at the cashier. What we have here to guide us through today is, let's connect with people that have that are one-minded, that are like-minded. Let's connect with others that are one-minded and stopping the suppression. This is basically what I was just referencing with our founding fathers, the colonists that fought for freedom from a tyrannical king. So joining together to fight the suppression is where we're at. And yeah, joining together, the participation card is in alignment with that. So we're going to participate and join together as one mind and one community. I want to say one cosmic community, because it's not just the United States that's fighting authoritarianism. So let's participate with one another. Let's get ready to attend some rallies to stop the suppression. It's really important. You don't want to live a life of suppression. We grew up knowing that, we live in a free country. We're not going to be the ones like on our watch that we lose that. Hello. And as far as what's going on with this criminal administration of thugs that are illegitimately in our White House, as far as what they're doing with their revealing top secret information, war plans, as far as what they're doing, we can't stand for that. No. Standing for that is not an option. Standing for them taking away our democracy and our rights to live free, not an option. Not an option to not stand for that. It's just not. It just isn't. Before I go, I would like to pull let's see, a fairy card. Let's pull a Moonology card. Haven't used these in a while. I will be doing a video today, just a pop-up PNN that I'll pre-record. Okay, so the Moon card today is saying, confidence is our key to success. Confidence is your key to success. So let's move confidently into the world today. Let's move confidently into our democracy today. Let's glom on to the people in our Congress that are for democracy, that are for removing these criminals from our government, these treasonous traitors from our government that are working for the enemy. Let's have confidence. It says confidence is the key to our success. Let's have confidence in ourselves and in our collective energy to overthrow this fascist regime in no uncertain terms. It's not negotiable. Okay. See you soon. Namaste. To book a reading, go to psychicannetdion.com. We'll see you soon.